Well, hello, fellow Magic gamers. We are going to do a mail day today. Unfortunately, I sent all of these packages to my old house, which has been demolished, and many of them got returned because it was delivery to a vacant property. However, it seems like hopefully most of them have been forwarded, which I had in place, to me. So, hang on. Let's see here. What are we doing here? Why does this look awkward? Let me see if I can fix this. All right, that looks okay. All right, so what we have on the left is every time we do one of these letters, I'm going to cross it off the list of what I was supposed to have received and send the message to the seller that we have received the message, or the letter, I suppose. I don't know, there's always these disclaimers. I obviously have the position in these cards that I have now. These will be mostly reserve list cards. Some will be 40 cents, some will be more. So we have this many forwarded address cards to go through from my mother's house. Please don't go there. I don't know if you can see the address, but it would be really lame. Okay, that's a banknote. We don't need that. All right, I say we start with the packages. Okay, once we get done with this, I failed to do mail day on this giant stack. It's like this big. So I was going to go through that as well with y'all and call this Robin's Big Specs. Most of these cards I'm trying to get at least one of. I would like to play some form of old school EDH or pre-modern EDH. And I think these cards, owning them will be better than having to buy them later. At least that's the idea on the cheaper cards. The more expensive cards are specs for money. So let's start going, boys. Y'all ready? Okay. I also highly recommend a fucking letter opener. All right, what do we got here? We got a tiny thing. Oh, no, Rod! What do you know? First card. Okay, who is Norod from? Norod is from... I hope Tire Tracker is the name of a person or a company or something. So let's go ahead and find that on here. And also, hopefully this will help. Look at that, Tire Tracker right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna color that green if we agree with the condition of the card. Which, oh, that looks like it's got some, that's just schmuck. I don't know if I'd call this light play. I'd say it's more of mild play, but I think we're gonna take it and just not deal with it because we've already been doing that. Now, unfortunately, on the other monitor, I am going to have to message this person and tell them that I received the item. So please allow me a little bit of recompense in having to do some stuff. Just because I messaged everyone and was like, hey man, if you get a return package, you need to let me know, because that has happened before several times with these particular orders. Because I made a mistake. It wasn't the seller's mistake. It wasn't TCG's play. It was me. All right, so now we're looking for a tracker, right? So we're going to Control F on this page. All right, Tire Tracker. They never responded. I got it. Thanks, Robin. All right, we're going to copy that message, and we're going to use it a lot coming up. Response needed, no send. So this was $108. Let's see what Milrod is going for now. Moderately played at 102. I believe. Oh, it should say it on here. Light played. All right, that's what I supposedly received. This is $125. All right, so we're up on that one. All right, we're up $12. No, like something like that. Okay, so that was a good one. Okay, so we got a no run, and we told them that we received the package. Sorry, I'm a little drunk. Actually, I'm gonna listen to music in my glasses so I don't get hit by this fucking thing every time I'm drunk. Want to listen to music. All right, here we go. Let's go with this one. Oh my God! All right, there's a lot of tape. Okay, we're hitting something. What are we hitting? We can come from the other side. Oh, these guys are crazy. All right, there you can see it. All right, we get around the fucking other shit. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's get rid of that. What do we got here? Four ambiances. All right, let's make sure that works. This is too much tape in a weird way. Like, come on, guys. Like, some people do this really good, and some people don't. Like a pull tab, maybe? Like, I don't know. I don't want to get my box cutter out here to open this fucking card, you know? That would not be what the thing I want to do is. Okay. I don't know if everybody can see that. I guess I should do it over here more. Okay. All right. So we're looking for 4 light played abeyances. Oh, well, there goes the top loader. Oh, we probably still use that in nail. All right. That looks pretty good. All right, we're going to pass those. Put some sleeves on them. So these were $19 a piece. Ooh, I guess when I look up cards, I should probably put them on the screen for y'all to see, right? Okay, we'll do that for this one. Okay, all right, that sleeve is just fucked as hell. These project kits I bought are not as excellent as I would have hoped. Okay, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna pull this over to here, and we're gonna go abeyance. A-B-O-E-Y. All right. So we got these at. We got the light played ones at $19.99 for 4. The current less played one is $23. So that's $4 up a piece. All right, now we're going to find Urza.com. And we're going to, oh, that's not going to work. There we go. All right. Urza.com, we're going to mark them as good to go. And then we're going to find Urza over here. They also did not respond to my message. Oh, we can just control V, right? Okay. All right. Sent. Boom. Okay. All right. 5 cards in. 2 packages. I'm drinking Corona Familiar. In a 40. All right. I also have been walking. I'm out of breath, so just give me a second to. Acclimated here. All right, this one's from Rock and Mike Collectibles. All right, Mike, what are we looking for? We are looking for 4 dystopias and 3 frantic afrits. That is a $100 order. All right, what do we got here? It looks like 3 afrits. They look pretty good. 4 dystopias. They look pretty good too. All right, we're gonna count that as a win. Set this in the trash. Let's get some sleeves on some motherfuckers here. We're gonna probably use all these, so let's just leave it here. And then we're gonna check the prices of these bad boys and see where they're at now. Between the time I ordered them and the time they came in the mail, I hope that they have increased in value. I hope that they increase in value more than I have paid for them. So these are all, again, reserve list cards. So just to tell you a little about them, this is by the Hoser. Frantic Afrit is an infinite win con with a flip mechanic because you can do it as many times as you want. Okay, so let's start with the seller. We've got Rockin' Mike, okay? Let's go, Rockin' my email, Rockin' Robin. Rockin' Mike's cards, okay. And it says 4 and 3, that looks good. I never don't think anybody's going to print out a bad one of these, but it's never bad to be bad. Okay, we're going to go to the other screen, which I'm not showing you over here, just because this is all the messaging. You don't need to see that. It doesn't add anything to it. Control V. No. Sent. Okay, alright, that one's done. Get rid of that, get rid of that, and let's look up these 2 cards. Alright, so we got Dystopia, right? Oh my god, I can't type. Yeah, Dystopia. Alright, and what did we get? What did we get? We got light play dystopias, okay? Going for 22. Looks like I got them for 20 bucks. Okay, not a big increase. Oh look, we can just click on this shit. That'll be fucking easier than typing this shit in. Alright, Frantic's 630, we paid $5. So, again, another increase, you know, not so bad. That'll be easy to click on them instead of doing the other stuff. Okay, so we've made money on all of these cards so far. We've got 3 Afrits, 4 Dystopias, 4 Abiance, and Abiance? I don't know. And Nullrod. Obviously, Nullrod's the most valuable. Let's keep going. We've got card addicts here. A lot more tape than is necessary inside of a package that is already inside of a package, my friend. Not a fan. Good thing we have this razor blade. Oh, looks like some null rods. Those cards are good. Ugh. There's like tape. Like, why would you even need to tape that? Like I need to cut out tape on the piece of fucking paper. Crazy. Fucking crazy. Alright, what do we got here? We have 1 null rod and 3 prismatic lances. Did we look up the null rod? I think we did. Alright, so there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, there's that, and, ooh dude, 3. See, this is what I hate. Look at this shit. I gotta get out a fucking box cutter and put it near my fucking null rod because this guy wants to put tape over the top of his fucking perfect thing. It's not falling out. Stop doing that. For anybody who fucking sells cards in this fucking thing, stop doing that. It makes me almost damage my cards in trying to fucking open your order. Like, it's not falling out. Stop. Or put a little tab on it. I've seen some people put a little tab on it. Okay. So we already looked at NORAD. Let's just do it again here. We're going to have to find the seller anyway. Card addicts. We're just going to look up addict. Okay, so Prismatic Lance was 86 cents. What do we got now? 92! We made 10 cents a card on these. I think these are really cool. So, this one lets a target permanent becomes the color or colors of your choice forever. So you can go turn 1, 1 blue, I'll target my island and make it 5 colors for the rest of the game. Like, a 5-color basic island is pretty hard to deal with, and it gives you all of your domain shit, right? Like, this is not end of turn. Yeah, it just becomes that. So I bought a lot of these, and then I think we need No Rod already, but let's just check it again, because it's a good card. Oh, well, we got to color their name. Bad packing, card addicts, but I'll take your product. So No Rod's at 125 now, and we paid 120. That's about the same. I expect that card to go up quite a bit. I will be offering advice. I take no responsibility. I think No Rods are undervalued right now, which is why I bought them. In fact, I find every card I bought to be undervalued. Just so we're on the same page. Okay. All right, we got another package here. See how it says it's going to a different fucking address than I live at? These are all forwarded from my mother's house. Or, I guess, went to my house. And then was... Oh, another No Rod. Oh, my God. This is going to be a great example. Okay. All right, let's shout them out here. We got NC Gaming. All right, so let's find them. NC Gaming. All right. Well, that says... Oh, we must have ordered from them twice. All right, here's the No Rod. 110, right? 110. Let's go ahead and look at this. It's a piece of paper. Look at that. Look how easy it is to break that piece of paper. Look, the tape isn't over the fucking thing. Oh my God. Now I don't need to get my fucking box cutter out to do this shit. Oh, it's got a little wear on the top. I mean... Alright. I'm not a big arguer with people, but that one's got a little, pretty big dip in it. Alright, so we're going to color them green. Oh, did we talk to the last people? Fuck, what was the last people? Card addicts. Right, okay. We got to find the addicts over here and tell them we got our package. No, god damn it. Control F. Okay, card addicts. Got it, thanks. Response needed. No. Sent. If I miss any of these in the video and y'all can find it, let me know, because I don't want to leave these guys hanging. Control F. NCG should be sufficient. All right, let them know too. Okay, cool. We got those down. We're making quick work of this shit. So my plan is to go through all the opening cards, and then I'll go through this big stack, and we'll talk about cards. Obviously, I think No Rod is a good $100 like reserve list rare that is super playable, very undervalued. All right, I do have 3 monitors doing this. I guess we could like go down to 2, or I could like get rid of the. All right, there we go. I'm gonna move this over here just in case anybody messages me on, I guess, the fucking Twitch broadcast. All right. Okay, what What do we got here? We got Terra's Angels Magic. Ooh, they got their own printed fucking envelope. That's nice. Oh, and paper. What we got here? We have 3 prismatic lances. See how there's no tape here and I don't fucking care? They look fine. I like to put the reserve list cards in a sleeve just so that I know that they're reserve list. That is like literally the reason I'm doing it. It's not to protect the cards because they're going in a box that they're not going to be fucked with for a while. But I'm not going to fucking remember. Alright, where's the thing? Okay. Now we're going to go look for Terra. Yep, that's 3. Go green, and then we're going to have to go Terra over here. Tell them I am good to go. All right, sold. Keep going, boys. We're going to do a Super Bowl party tomorrow and play Magic afterwards. All right, so I don't see, okay, they do have an envelope. I usually don't get rid of the envelope until I see a thing. How many do we got here? We got 1 Volrath Shapeshifter. Okay, that's a small quantity. Let's look at this thing. It's about right. I don't like doing it. I'm going to do it over here. All right. Okay. I think it looks fine. I'm going to put it in here. That was only $6. Let's see what Volrath Shapeshifter is looking at now. Did I color this green? Yeah, I did. Okay, all right. Control F for Dweller. Dungeon Dwellers. Okay, all right. We paid $6. Let's see what it's at now and the time it took to ship to me. Light played. 21! No fucking shit. Oh no, 17. They're just liars. That's big! That's big, that's big, that's big! Let's see this, let's see this, let's see this. Alright, so what are we doing? We're doing Volrathian Volrath Shapeshifter. Ah. Let's see what the change has been. Okay, how do I... Look at this spike. Did Robin call it or what? I paid $6 and it is now at $24. Oh, wait, I didn't transition. God damn it. All right. Oh, wait, I should do it on the live one, I guess. I'm not very used to this. All right. Oh, I can't. I have to go over here. Transition. $24. That was a good spike. Look at this. Look at this spike. I hate the transition thing. Anyway, that was obviously a good fucking purchase. We went from $5 to $25. Okay. All right. Well, Robin's hits keep fucking coming. Remember, I am the best at this it's ever been. And we sent them a message, right, Dungeon Dwellers? No, we did not send them a message. Did we color it green? We did. All right. Control F. I got it. Oh, I might be a little drunk. I get it. I got it. Oh, the O and the I are right together on the keyboard. All right, so boom. All right, those guys are done. They're colored in green. That was a good spec. Fucking certainly. I mean, this is in the time it took to ship to me. It went from $6 to $24. Y'all motherfuckers ain't playing on the same level as I am. Hoorah! I'm not in the army. I'm just a joke. Okay, what do we got here? Ooh, another Efreet. Paid $5 for this one from Brass Plants. All right, let's find that one. Pants? Plants. All right, Brass Plants, $5.50. Ooh, you got a little wear there, buddy. I don't know if I'm holding these cards far enough. Let me see if I can. I know you're gonna see my belly, but like I'm gonna look better when I show the cards. I don't know, Brass Plants. This is definitely not. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 marks on this card. I would say this is moderate play. Let's go ahead and set a map. All right. Here, where's the Sharpie? I'm going to call this one Brass Plants. I'm going to disagree with this one. That's not light play. That's moderate play. All right. Control F. All right, I asked for $1 back out of a $5.25 card. That's the Brass Plants fucking card. Let's keep going. We've got it highlighted, and we're going to go with an orange on this because we do want a response, although the card did arrive. All right, we got another one here. How long have we been going? That's pretty fun. I'm having a good time. Okay. We got Superlative with a donate. All right, all right. Our first donate. See, painter's tape is fine. I think I can pull off painter's tape pretty good. I don't know. This is kind of annoying too. You know where you like pull a little curl on the end? I don't know. We're going to probably get somebody who's decent at packing a product, and I'll show you what that looks like. But these fucking douchebags. Okay. Donut looks fine. Let's just call it a wash. Let's go Control F for Super. There we go, Superlative. Okay. Yes, you gave me one near mint. Donate. Let me find them over here. I got it, thanks, no reply needed. Okay, see, I'm actually not kind of a dick most of the time. There was like 7 fucking things on this one. Okay. Alright. Kachala? Wakanda forever? Alright. What do we got here? No fucking receipt. We're gonna have to save the envelope from Game On here to find out where the fuck they came from. Ooh, Selena the Dark Angel. That's a good fucking card. Alright, I'd say that's good to go. They should have included an invoice, but that's fine. We're gonna find Game On. Game On. Alright. Yep, I don't know why I paid $100.36 in shipping on that motherfucker when... I don't know, I was fucking drunk when I bought it. Okay. Okay, I think this card's cool. Okay, we haven't talked about some of the cards in a while here, right? Okay, so Volrash Shapeshifter is obviously a fantastic pre-modern combo card, classic. Frantic of Free, we got the Infinites. Donate is also a classic combo card. I think Selena the Dark Angel is a really cool commander. A lot of the cards that I'm trying to, do the things for are for commander, old school commander or pre-modern commander. Okay, game on. Circleville, right? Yeah, okay. Got the card, thanks. Response needed, no. Send. So just so you know what I'm saying these emails for, is that some of my cards were returned to sender because I sent them to a vacant house. So I just messaged everybody that I had sent to the wrong address. I was like, hey, keep an eye open. Some of them have been returned. Like, I don't know which ones will, but if you get a return card, I'd rather have you pay fucking attention. All right, we got another single Frantic Efreet here. Let's see what we got here. Kind of, that's like a super tall sleeve. That's weird. That's fine. No complaints. Okay. Now we gotta find our man who is Tutor's Apprentice. Oh, there he is. There they are. I apologize. I try to do my best for that, but okay, they did respond to me, which is nice. Sent. All right, cool. We got that one done. I think this is our last bad address one. And then I have some more good address ones where we don't have to fucking message anybody. But we still do have to message it off of our, check it off of our thing. Alright. What do we got here? We're looking for half of a blank page. It looks like a Frantic Efreet, but Warehouse Games' printer is obviously pretty fucking shitty. Alright. Warehouse, right? Alright, there you go. One Frantic Efreet. These fucking pieces of tape, dude. Like, what was that supposed to do? That's acceptable. I should just buy like moderately played cards instead of light mint cards and just like be like, yeah, it looks fine. I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna color them green, and then we're gonna say thank you on this page as our last thing. I'm gonna say thank you, got it. Your printer is out of ink. Thanks. Okay. Well, it fucking is. I don't know. Probably not out of ink. It's just a piece of shit fucking printer. Alright, so now we have the fucking ones where we don't have to do messages. So I'm going to switch off from the messages to the Discord or the chat here. I'm also going to take a drink, light a new fucking incense, take a break. Alright, so the plan here is I would like to get into some of these old school cards, reserve list cards, that I think will increase in value. So that's why you see a lot of duplicates. They'll never print Frantic Efreet again, and if they do, they'll probably have to give me some kind of compensation in the courts. They probably don't want to deal with that, especially not a large corporation like Hasbro. So I don't think they're going to deal with it. So you have to look at my giant fucking belly the whole time. Alright. Anyway, this is an attempt to make money on magic cards. That is absolutely true. Okay, they taped it that side, so we're going to go to this side, which is probably sealed just as good, but without tape. I don't mind these little letters. You don't have to send it in a bubble wrap. Just like put a couple fucking Oh, yes! My voice of victory. This is not a buy list card. This is not a spec. This is for my cat deck. Alright, who we got here? Oh, they sent a blank piece of paper. Dude, it would have cost you like fucking nothing to print out the fucking name of your goddamn company. Joseph Everett? That's probably not the name of your company. See how hard it is to like do this now? Just, it's probably Sumerian Bazaar. Okay, alright. So I'm going to call out Sumerian Bazaar. Bullshit packaging. Spend some ink on the paper you're already sending me. Put your fucking name on it? Like, that's stupid. Make me do the extra work. Okay. I do like that they already put it in a perfect fit. That is nice. Oh, the perfect fit up down. But that's just for people who play it. Okay, great. Voice of victory. Hoorah. We're going to keep going through this. Oh, that's my health plan. We don't need that. Flower City Games. See, if you had put Flower City Games and then your address, I would have known who you were. But you didn't. You just put your fucking name. Spoilers. Spoilers. Spoilers on this giant stack of cards. Alright, what do we got here? We got fucking nothing in the bag. Nothing in the bag, but they did put Flower City on it. Okay. I think we're going to have to adjust the amount of cards that are in our to find page for this shit. This is stuff I ordered newer. Okay, we got a bolt loss here. This is going to be like really grade checking for this shit. Okay. I don't think Bolas is going to show up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and copy some shit. I'm sorry, this should have been done earlier. I just have to do some shit here. Okay, so we're going to go to the bottom. I hope this helps people do their inventory shit. Come on, dude. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to copy the orders from TCG into here. Right? And then when we get done with the date range, we're going to keep going again. That way we can make sure that we receive everything that we were supposed to do. This does give you a little bit of preview into what I'm getting in the mail in the next couple of days. But why does it say Nicole Bolas twice? That's weird. I think it's fine. This was all on the 4th, so anything after the 4th is probably in here already. I have been buying a lot of cards. Okay. I just think the dollar's going down. By the way, putting copy paste on the fucking 2 buttons of your mouse is like fucking the shit. It's like, I'm doing this one-handed with a cigarette in my hand and a beer in the other, dude. It's fucking sweet. Apparently, I got a lot of new Legends cards. Full refund for that one. Okay, we don't have to worry about that one. All these cats are in my house. I can hear them. They don't care about me because... Okay, alright, that should be it. That should be it. Dwarven Miner. Let's see if we can find a Dwarven Miner. Yep, okay, so we're good on copy-paste. Okay, alright. Let me take a break. Take a breath. We're looking for these flower people who didn't include an invoice. course they'll never get two Nicole Boloses in the same fucking day. It's got some schmutz on it. Oh, this one's not English. This one's not English. Oh boy. Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna look for him. It does say Italian. Okay. Why does this not say Italian? It doesn't say Italian. That's weird. Okay, so we have an Italian moderately played. His name is still Nicole Bolas because it's a fucking proper noun. Very interesting. All right, we got our Italian Nicole Bolas. All right, I'm gonna give him the green fill. All right, green fill. Oh no. Hang on. How do I? Is that green? I can't tell. Get out of here. It's not green. Green fill. Okay. All right, flower people. Media men. All right, what do we got here? From the media men. All right, here's a bigger order. All right, we got 2 evacuations. Hang on, where the fuck do you open this? 3 hidden gorillas, 1 hidden herd, and a compost. Interesting. All right. So we got 2 evacuations, 3 gorillas, hidden herd, and a compost. That's better than moderate. That's fine for light play. Fine for light play. These are not near mint. Neither of these are near mint. Well, one of them is. No, that one's got a mark fucking here. All right, we're going to put the names on them and complain. I'm pretty fucking good, but like, if you put near mint on your fucking card, you need fucking near mint. Right? I'm not being a dick here, I don't think. I don't think I'm being a dick. Okay, so media men. There we go, media man. Let's go. Let's go. Highlight, orange, and then media on here. All right, neither evacuation is near mint. Would you discount the LP and refund difference? Thanks, Robin. Response needed, yes. Okay, what are we going to write on these ones? We're going to write, where's the Sharpie? Media. It's costing me a sleeve every fucking time I do this, by the way. Gross. Don't put cards in near mint unless they're fucking near mint. I mean, like, it's the card that's from fucking 98. How old is that shit, dude? Like, it doesn't make fucking sense. It doesn't make sense. How the fuck did this work? Alright, they closed it on the other side, which I think is actually a better way to do it. You see what these people did? They put the flap on the side, they put the label. I think that's actually a very good way to do that. That keeps it secure. Alright, these guys are already winning. Monopositive market. I mean, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Let's see how hard it is to take out of this thing. Please leave a review. We'll see about that. Okay. You got this layer. Okay, alright. I might actually leave a review. I think we're going to do that live. Media Men. Media Positive Market. You got one light played Gibbons. All you got to do is have a light played Gibbons, and I will give you a review. Okay. I don't know. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. This might be some. Alright, they just needed a little bit of. I don't know, man. I would say this is. LP minus, which is still LP. Alright. We're gonna. Do I give them a positive review? I mean, they asked for it, which is good. Let's highlight them first, and then, yeah, we'll give them a positive review. That was good packing. That was good packing. Mana positive. Green. Oh, a subject. All right, now we have to go to our order history. You know what? I'm not going to leave a review because I have a little bit of disagreement on the condition of the card. But the packaging was great. Thank you. All right, our last package to open, and then I'll go through the cards that we already have. All right, what do we got here? A null rod with no fucking packing label from Galaxy of Games. Okay, Galaxy of Games has sold me a light played null rod. Okay, at least with this one. All right, watch this. You can break it with your fingernail instead of the fucking X-Acto knife. Although I wish that wasn't necessarily either. Okay. Satisfactory. Alright, we're going to give these guys a green. Galaxies of Games gets a green. Okay, alright, well that's cool. Okay, that's done with that. We have our stack over here if we need it. Let's sort out what we got today. I'm going to do it by sets. So Stronghold Weatherlight versus. Well, that one's not going to fit with anything because it's that wasn't a spec. That was just I needed that card. Okay. This was. I don't like it this facing way. I want to face it the other way. All right, there we go. Get rid of this. All right, so for the day, we've got a set of Abeyance, a set of null rods, hidden gibbons, some hidden gorillas, and herds, which we'll probably see a lot more of. Compost Donate, an Italian Bolas. We've got 6 Afrits and 6 Prismatic Lances, a single Selena, some Evacuations, a Volrath Shapeshifter, and 4 Dystopias. Okay. All right. That's pretty cool. All right. So what we're going to do next, I think, if y'all want to keep watching, I don't know if anybody is still watching. Did we highlight the last one, Galaxy of Games? Okay. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the display capture. I'm going to go up here. Hang on. We're going to go here. We're going to go here. And I'm going to go to the bathroom really quick. It shouldn't take me too long. But I think that before I go, let's just comment on the cards. I think that the null routes are really, really a good buy. The Abonces went up. Obviously, the Shapeshifter apparently doubled in value. We didn't look at some of the other ones, but we can. And I just think that the Ifrits are just like a card that, like, it's an infinite flip thing. And then Italian fucking Bolas. All right, I'll be right back. Pee with me if you need to. We'll be back. I definitely washed my hands. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do next is we're going to look through this giant stack of cards that I've already ordered. Maybe you don't have to look at my crutch so much, though. I don't know. I'll try and keep it above the table. Okay. We'll see if we can find existing stacks for these cards. I will try to do them by set so that we can go through them. The first thing is a large stack of Legends. Tetsuo Umezawa. Oh wait, hang on. I gotta do the transition thing. There we go. Let's move this, and let's move this. And let's get some fucking room. Alright. Okay, so the first card is Tetsuo. It's like my favorite card. He beats Nicol Bolas in the books. Traps him in his own meditation realm. One of my favorite cards ever. I actually bid on an artist proof of this today. Okay. Now we're going to have... Ooh, let's put a fucking sleeve on this bitch. A series of additional legends. Now, my thought process was that there might be like some kind of old school or pre-modern commander format. So I wanted to buy, at least one of each of them. Lady Evangelina fogs a creature. All right, 3 colors, easy drop, 2 activation, black and white to activate, also blue drop, 1/2. Seems pretty fucking cool. All right, I'm going to be switching sleeves here as we go. Auden Oakenshield. All right, this is one of the more expensive ones of all of them. He's a black, red, and green. Pay those 3 colors. Put a creature from your graveyard into your hand. That seems super awesome. This is one of the better ones, I think, of the whole cycle. It's the same 3 colors, green, red, black, but he cannot be enchanted, and he has vigilance. I think that is an amazing ability in a EDH format, especially with a 6/3. The next one is Ragnar. 3 color drop, 3 regenerate. I think he's pretty cool, and that art is sick. All right, here's probably one of the most expensive cards of the whole fucking thing. We've got Hezron. Look at that. I don't think we have any more sleeves to put on. Maybe these last two here. Let's just get these done, and then we'll go back to the stack. I don't know if this statue needs a fucking sleeve, but I don't want to hold a stack of cards without the sleeves. Sorry for the distraction. Anyway, one of the most expensive cards, this guy. So he gets 1/1 Sand Warriors equal to the number of lands in play, but only on your next upkeep. So if your opponent has that Armageddon, they probably play it then. But very cool. Only a 2/4, 7 drop. I think he's on par with some of the dragons. All right, the next one I think is actually one of the better legends from this set. This dude is 2 green, 2 red, 2/2 flyer, pay 2, a red and green, target creature gets +2/+2. This guy seems like he's going to do everything you want every fucking turn. He's either going to hit somebody without flying, he's going to make your blocker bigger, or he's going to make your attacker get through. I think that this is one of the better commanders if we were playing like Legends Commander. We got Ghost of Durka over here. 4/4 first strike for 7. Creatures with Island Walk may be blocked if they didn't have the ability. I think that there's a lot of cards in Old School that would give you the ability to land walk, and to just turn that off for blue seems like a good ability. 4/4 first strike, gonna get through a lot. This is the same idea but for swamp walk or Drago, and I mean, come on, look at these guys. These look fucking fantastic. These are just cards you want to own. Next I have Lady Kalarina. 7 drop for a 3/6, but she taps to deal 3 damage to target attacker to block a creature. Tell me you're going to get through that. Like, that is going to be rough to do. I'd say she's on par with some of the dragons, as in just like, yeah, dude, like, I've got 4 damage and this 3, and I'll kill your dragon. Ramsey Overdark, a very complicated card. 1 less, it's 6. 4/3, destroy target creature with an enchantment on it. I mean, maybe you can do some kind of thing with like Rancor, you're like, I'll Rancor your creature, destroy it, get my Rancor back. That seems pretty fucking cool. We've got Joaquez Lavert. Only a 4 drop, but all green creatures you control get plus defense, including him. So he's a 3/4 for 4. That seems pretty solid. And let's say you're playing with like a bunch of Saproling tokens or something. I don't know. +2 defense seems really fucking good. The next one here is Liviana Salone. 6 drop, 4/4 first strike, legendary landwalk. Who's not going to be playing with some of those fucking legendary lands like Urborg or, just like something cool? The moment your opponent plays a legendary land, that commander is getting through into their face every fucking time. All right, here's our expensive card. Here we got the Abyss here. Okay, this is more of a old school spec. I think this card is amazingly good. All players bury 1 target non-artifact creature under their control if they have any during their upkeep. So I played in robots, right? I got a bunch of artifact creatures. I don't care about this effect, but my opponent has a sack creature every fucking turn. If you play this on a board where they have 1 creature, they have to sack it, and then they'll never get back into the game until they like play 2 creatures, and then they have to sack one. It's just really hard to get around. All right, we got 12 meditates, my friend. 12 meditates. These, let's see what happened to the meditates here. I think they went up. All right. Yeah, that's a spike. They went from $12 to $20. There's 15 of them, boys. I think there's some more on the way. I don't think these cards are particularly very exciting, but they are reserve list. I just wanted to kind of have some. We got Veldrin and Singer. Purgatory seems really good. Whenever a summon card is put in your graveyard from play, put that card face down under Purgatory. During the upkeep, you may have 4 and 2 life to put any card under Purgatory into play as if it just played. It's like infinite creatures. That seems really fucking cool. We got the statue here, 8-drop, 5 make an 8/8 trampler. I mean, that just sounds fucking cool. Where's our Weatherlight stack? These aren't reserve lists, but I thought that Moon Mist was pretty cool. Knights of the Thorn. I gotta keep my hand further forward. Just cool, the dark card. We're only going to sleeve the reserve list cards. I don't think we have a dark one out here yet. Okay, then we got Hidden Herds. Mr. Decree. I thought this would be a very good world enchantment in EDH, where all creatures lose flying and island walk. Right? Just like, I don't want you to do the things that would kill me anymore. Archaeopile. Just a card I wanted to have. Where's Fallen Empires? I don't think we have Fallen Empires yet. Dark Pack is an anti card. Rainbow of Freets just seems like a pain in the ass to deal with, so I love those kinds of cards. I don't see Visions yet. Alright, a Royal Decree. For just a communal upkeep of 1, you get to basically make any red or black player take 1 damage for every land they tap. Brilliant. Reflect damage would be more of like you get it hit by a commander or something. You can throw that back. We have 2 stacks of Mirage here. And I don't think we have, oh yeah. Ring of Gix, you'll see that one a couple times. I just think it's like your second Icy Manipulator. And 3/3 to pay 1 every time. I don't know. I don't think that's very bad. This was just reserve list, so I got it. Same with these. Like Galabraid is reserve list. I mean, 5 mana for a 5/5 trample. Bubble Matrix seems interesting. I did get some Illusions of Grandeurs. Do we not have Ice Age out? Yes, perfect. This Firestorm Phoenix got sent to me by accident. They were supposed to give me Firestorm. But this is worth twice as much money. And I was like, hey, just, I'll just keep it. I did give them the option. But it says whenever it's put in the graveyard, return to its owner's hand instead. It cannot be summoned again until its owner's next turn. That just seems like for 6 mana you can drop that fucker every time. Okay, here's a really good card. Thawing Glaciers. I think this is an amazing EDH card. And if we're playing old school EDH, this will make you never, ever miss a land drop, ever. I'd probably put a lot more money into this card if I didn't already have like fucking 20 of them. So, good spec over there. We got 3 Firestorms, also a good card. Let me see if I can, move my face over to the other side. Alright, we're going to switch over there. This card's amazing. It lets you discard any number of cards, kill something, deal damage. Reserve list rare from Weatherlight. Like, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to put a sleeve on the Ravenous Baboons. I know this card hasn't seen a lot of play. It wasn't one of the World Series decks. But it's just coming to play destroy target non-basic land. That deals with like a lot of problems. We don't have a slot for this set yet. Okay, we'll put it there. War of Triangle. I don't know, just a reserve list card that was like a couple cents. I thought buying it wasn't a big deal. Where's Visions? All right. Same with the Venerfecta bottle. I mean, you could put 10 mana on this, untap, and next turn and get 20 mana. Like, I don't know. That seems like a plausible fucking thing. Omen of Fire. That's definitely a hater. Return all islands to their owner's hands. Each player triggers a plane or white permanent for each white permanent he controls. Oh, dude, you just fucking hate on people in this fucking format. We got another Meditate. Mana Vortex, also a hate card. You just sack a land every turn. Copper Gnomes is weird, but it is reserve list. Dominating Listed is also reserve list. Gain control of a creature is not bad. Ashmere the Holy Avenger. So if you're getting a lot of creatures in your graveyard, she can become really big. Lorcan Weaver, I don't know what enchantment you're going to bring back. Oh, this one looked really good. The Kukasma Pirates. If Kukasma Pirates attacks and is not blocked, we have it deal no damage. If you do gain control of target artifact that player controls. So I was thinking that there's a situation in EDH or something where like you have a lot of board control, like creature wise, like some guy doesn't have a lot of creatures out, maybe you can kill them, kill the creatures, and then you go and you steal some of their fucking mana rocks. I mean, I don't know. That seems like a fucking good deal to me. And it doesn't say until he dies. It just says you get it. So that's a pretty fucking cool looking one. It's beer time. I told you I would do this. I will be back as soon as I can. Please don't leave. In the meantime, you can look over these beautiful cards. Alright. I just realized that the Twitch stream name is like playing Replenish, so I'm going to fix that really quick. We're going to call this Opening Reserve List Mail. Done. Okay. Alright. So anyway, I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. There's a lot of cool cards here. Here, let's smoke the Stogie first. I always want to get those out of your packs first. Alright, what do we got here? Heartwolf, I didn't think this card was particularly good, but I guess you would play it in a dwarf deck. Target dwarf gets first strike and +2 attack. And it is a 4-drop 2/2 first striker. Probably not a very good card. Just picked it up. Sarah Aviary, on the other hand, all creatures with flying get +1/+1. I think this is definitely a good pickup. Chromatic Armor is very interesting. You can just change the color that you're protecting from. So when it comes into play, put a slight counter on it and choose color. Any damage dealt to target creature by starts that color is reduced to 0. Pay X, put a slight counter over opening armor and choose color and protection against. X is equal to the number of slight counters on it. So it costs more and more every time you do it, but dude, that seems pretty solid. Winter's Chill. I'm going to have to read what that fucker does. Okay, that looks ridiculous. I'm not... It like kills creatures if your opponents don't pay. Alright, here's a good one. Retribution of the Meek. This I think is playable in normal EDH. Bury all creatures power 4 or greater. That seems like a great card. I think it's good to keep. Harvest of the Shale was kind of just because I didn't have one. Let's see, where is... That's set. Okay. Soul Echo. When Soul Echo comes to play, put X echo counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are no other counters on it, bury it. Otherwise, target opponent may choose for each one dealt to you and to your next upkeep instead of remove one counter. So basically, this means that you can't lose until all the counters are gone. I think there's something to do with that. They could do. High Ground seems like a cool card even today. It is reserve list. Sky Captain's not very exciting. This is just a anti-card. Those were filler cards. We got another that. Killjoy Knight. I figured for a Knight deck, 2-drop 1/1 banding that could do a bunch of stuff seemed like a good card, you know? If I'm going to make a fucking Knight deck, I would want to put him in it. Pygmy Hippo. This one's very interesting. If you attack with it and you don't have it blocked, you may have the Depender draw all mana from his mana pool, and then you get all of it as colorless mana. Now, in a format with mana burn, that's fucking scary. You know, like, you get it, you have to spend it, but they're not going to tap their lands in response to not let you get it. Okay, here are some of the best ones. Citadel Drills. I think this is the only Antiquities ones here, right? I don't think I have any other Antiquity cards. Those are very rare. Like, Arabian Nights is the only thing better than that. Whenever an artifact comes into play from an opponent, get +1/+1. This card is very good. I would pick some up. They're great. Sidar Jahabir, Summon Legend. I believe he is a Knight. I picked him up because he was a legend. 4-drop flanking. You get to tap a creature. Like, I could see some places where he's your mono white guy. Herboard Justice has always been good. The double black is a little hard, but it gets around all kind of protection. So target opponent chooses and buries a number of creatures equal to the number of creature cards put into your graveyard this turn. So you can just always be like, oh, you killed my board? Well, I'm going to kill whatever you have left. Thran Tome seemed interesting because you're going to basically draw 2 cards. So you reveal the top 3 cards of your library. You bury one of those cards of your opponent's choice and draw the remaining. So you get to draw 2. You get to draw the second and third best card at the top, and the cards you put in your graveyard can't be regenerated for whatever the hell that means. I bought a lot of Kukos just because I thought it was funny because it's like a Keeper of Kukos card. I just thought that was very specific, and if anybody wanted to build that specific deck, they need this card. Probably not a good spec. Lightning Cloud was interesting because as my opponents are playing red, I can pay 1 red each time to either deal 1 damage to a creature or player. Every time. Just like you throw this out against like a board with a couple red players, and then you're just like, pa-pa, 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 pa-pa. You know, every red money you spend deals the damage. Zaflirin Crusader. 3-drop 2/2, redirect 1 damage from him to another target player. I don't know. It's a Knight. He seems fine. Energy Storm. Cumulative upkeep 1. Damage by instant sorceries interrupt is reduced to 0. Creature with fire not on top of their control. Dude, this looks like a lockdown card for 20 cents, dude. I only bought 1 of them, but this seems very oppressive and very good in some kind of old school fucking deck. Alright, then we've got 4 Subterranean Spirits. Alright, 5-drop 3/3 pro red, tap deal 1 damage to each creature without flying. So he doesn't take the damage from himself, which is cool. And it kind of, I think, just like deals with a lot of stuff. And for a reserve list card, I thought that it was decent. I probably have about 20 of them. I just bought a couple more because they were like 20 cents, you know? Like, I think 5 mana for a 3/3 Pro red pinger isn't so bad anyway. Alright, we got a big stack here. Alright. We got Miraxis of Keld, 6-drop. Power and toughness is equal to the number of untapped creatures, artifacts, and lands you control. Holy shit, dude. You want to get a big motherfucker on board? This motherfucker will do it. He's going to be big. He's going to be scary. And as long as you don't get fucking tapped out of everything, he won't die. Is he a... We gotta look him up. Is he a creature type? I'm not sure. Let's see if they've errated him. He is a human warrior. He will count as a human and a warrior. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, what else we got here? We got 3 Pajurs of Orborg. Just because it's a legend is what I bought it. 5-drop, 2/3, first strike when attacking. But you're going to put a +1/+1 counter on it for every black spell you play. Like, seriously? Like, I got a first striker that's going to get bigger every time I play a spell. That seems pretty redonkulous in a mono black deck. Or, you know, it's not even yours. It's just usability when a black spell is successfully cast. Once per, but that seems really strong. We got the Lord of Tressorhorn here. Not necessarily good on a 1-for-1. Comes into play, you lose 2 life, you sack 2 creatures, and target opponent draws 2 cards. But it is a 10/4 with a 1 black regenerate. And it's a 3-color commander. Like, good lord. If you've got like a kind of a token idea, maybe some thralls or something, you're going to have a lot of fucking fun with this card. I got 3 of them. Second Chance. Now, this is a card that I was thinking, you know, might work with like an infinite form of the dragon in some kind of pre-modern combo where like you get a return second chance every turn and you're always at 5. This card just seems good. I would buy more of those. That card's good. Oh, here we go. Lure of Prey. I don't know why this doesn't see current fucking CEDH play. So it's 2 colorless, 2 green. You can only play it if an opponent casts a creature. But it's an instant, and you got to put a green creature into play. That seems fucking broken. I love this card. I probably have like 30 of them, and I am waiting for it to spike. That card is like, someone's got to play a creature, right? All right, we're gonna take a little bit of a smoke break here. Talk about Lure of Prey. I mean, like, in what situation don't you want a nature's? I mean, it's only from your hand, and it has to be a green creature. But like, 4 mana at instant speed. That seems very, very fucking doable. We got some more of the hate here with the Mono Vortex. Thought Lash, amazing card. Me and my friend Dexter have been thinking about this card. I mean, what? You play it and you get like another 30, 40 life, especially in fucking Commander. Like, this card seems amazing. If it wasn't $20, I would buy another 20 of them. If it was $10, I would buy the other 20. Let's see. Winter's Night. It's interesting. So you double your snow covers, but they don't untap for everybody. I don't know. If there's a deck for it, I have it now. We've already talked about this bitch. Escape Shapeshifter. Ooh, I have 2 of them. As long as an opponent controls any creatures with flying, it has flying. The same is true for first strike, trample, and protection of any color. In a multiplayer game, it seems pretty good to have a 5-drop 3/4. Okay, all right, basic stats in like the format we're trying to play here, but it also has all the abilities of every opponent's creature. So flying, first strike, trample, and pro. I think that is a decent 5-drop. I'd have to say so. All right, Weathered Sea Tree Folk. All right, this one is just a personal callback. This was like one of my favorite cards as a kid. My brother and me would play Magic, and this guy would never be able. He couldn't kill me. Like, what are you gonna do? I got a 5/3. I'm gonna play it every turn. Every turn you kill it, I'm gonna play it. Maybe not good in a multiplayer format, but definitely a cool card. Did not realize it was on the reserve list. There's probably like 12 of them in here. I just thought it was fucking cool. All right. Buy your Thawing Glaciers now. Buy your fucking Lures now. Those are good cards. Those are specs. Those will go up. Yeah, those 2 cards. Spectral Guardian. As long as Spectral Guardian is untapped, non-creature artifacts cannot be the target spells or abilities. Well, I guess it's kind of like a don't disenchant me, bro. I don't know, 4 mana, 2/3. It didn't seem terrible. I don't know how many slots we're going to have in these decks. So what I probably should have done was built some fucking EDH decks from what I would think these decks would be. But I don't know. I just bought reserve list cards. So here we are. Sustaining Spirit. 2-drop, 0/3. Communicable upkeep of 2. Any damage that will reduce your life total less than 1 is reduced to 1. Okay, so without creature removal, you can drop this bitch and be like, well, I'm good for the next 3 turns. Like, unless you fucking remove it, I'm going to keep playing the game. Alright, we're not going to definitely get any more dual master cards. So that's just, I just wanted another one of these because I don't know if I have one in my deck. This is also not reserve list. Mog Salvage seemed good. We have some white border cards showing up apparently here. I think these are less than 50 cents. So I got some Juggernauts and Sarah Angels. Those are cool. I don't know if Winter's Grasp is reserve list either, but I thought that was a cool card. I think I was just trying to fill out my cart. There we go. Misdemeanor. Look at that sexy lady. I don't know. That was worth 20 fucking cents. Alright, now we're going to get into some Hidden Gorillas. Okay. 1 green, you get a 5/3 Trampler if an opponent plays a fucking artifact. Card looks cracked. There's probably 50 of them in here. Top of the stack is. Okay, here's an expensive card. Spinal Villain. 3-drop, 1/2, tap to destroy a blue creature. Love it. Could be competitive, even outside of EDH. Definitely a sweet card. I'm glad to have it. I think it's my only one. If I have another one, I don't know where it is, but this one's decent. This one looks like in really good shape. I'm glad to have it. Alright, again, back to just being reserve list is kind of some of the reasons in this. So, Energy Bolt was reserve list. That seems pretty cool. Deal X, gain X. It's kind of like there was a black-white one from Apocalypse, and this is the same thing, but you know, what was that called? Death Grasp or something? I don't know. It seems good. If you've got 8 mana, like that's sick. That's a 12 point lifesteal. Discordant Spirit was actually very cool. So for every damage dealt to you on every turn, you get a +1/+1 counter for every 1 damage dealt. And then on your turn, you get to go fucking swing with him, and then they all go away. So like that seemed like a very good deterrent for people swinging at you. Again, the Triangle War just seems like removal. It's like a fight card. I don't know if it's good, but it definitely seems like an add-in to like any deck where you just like need to deal with something, and it was very cheap. Quirion Druid, target land becomes a 2/2 land permanently. It's still a land. I don't know. Just deal with like your, I don't know, your Maze of Ith is annoying and I want to terror it or something. These 4 Mortfins again are just they're just reserveless legends. I mean, a 5-drop 5/4 flyer. It's like the same one with Trample. It just seems fine to me. All right, we got some hidden herds. Oh my god, we got a lot of hidden herds. Oh my god, look at all those hidden herds. Whenever an opponent plays a non-basic land, make a 3/3. I'm sure that's going to happen. Oh no, here we go. We're going to go hidden gorillas. We're going to get up to like 40 fucking cards here. Oh god. Alright, they're stuck together. Alright. You play a fucking artifact. I get a 5/3 trampler. Like, where are you going to do that in fucking that kind of format? Like, we're playing a 4-player game. Somebody's going to play an artifact. And then I get a 5/3 trampler. Like, it's the only one with an ability. Like, the other one with the non-basic is a 3/3. The Hidden Gibbons is a 4/4. The creature one's like 3/3. It's stupid. And then I have there's one from the Angel is a 4/4 with Vigilance, but a 5/3 with Trample. If I throw that down on turn 1 in our game, I'll be good. All right, here we go. Here we got some specs again. 0 to the Claw. I probably own, I think, 20 of these now. This is just amazing. 5-drop, 3/4, pay 3, put a dragon from your deck into fucking play. Sneak attack style, gains haste, it dies at the end of the turn. If you can do that for 3 every turn, you're going to win the fucking game. I don't care. That's fucking insane. You can... it says added in turn, so I didn't even think about flicker effects. I don't know if there are flicker effects in this game at this level, but whatever. We're finishing out our Illusions of Grandeur. That's just a cool deck. I've never owned that deck. I've lost to that deck, like back in the day, and I wanted to own 4 copies. So there's my 4 copies. Unfulfilled Desire seems really good. 1 colorless, pay a life, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. You can just like cycle through your shit. Like if you get to a point where you're just like, okay, like at the end of my opponent's turn, I'm gonna do this like 5 times and find an amazing hand and then come back into the game. It seems like a very amazing come from behind game plan or a seal the fucking game plan. This card's good. I would probably buy 10 more. Let's see how much it is. That's actually a very good card to look up. Unfulfilled Dreams. Desires is $8.35. My God, I might buy a bunch of these. His guy has 15 of them. How much is that? No, I told myself I want to spend some money. All right. Anyway, this looks like an amazing card to buy. It's just like, okay, I'm playing blue, black, and I have plenty of life. I just need to find some good cards. Hang on, how much is this order? It's $125. Sorry guys, I'm gonna buy them now. I'm gonna buy 15 more Unfulfilled Desires. Alright, boom, sent it. I have to put my credit card information in. Well, we're specking on stream, boys. This card looks amazing. All right, well, there we go. We have 15 more of those on order. If there's any left for you guys, I hope you buy them. Oh boy, we got a cursed scroll here. This is probably one of the better buys. All right, how much did we pay for this one? I guess we don't know because I don't have the scroll. $50 is what I paid. It's going for 90. All right, boys, this was probably one of my better specs. I think I only bought one of them, but it doubled in price. The Cursed Scroll, man, what a fucking card, dude. It's probably my 8th one. Again, what I'm trying to do is I want to have enough cards where I have multiples so that I can trade the ones that are in excess for cards that I don't have. Cards I didn't spec on, right? So I'm hoping to find a dealer who's I'm gonna double my price on these unfulfilled desires, right? And then trade them 10, which will really only be half of what I paid to get a bigger card. So I know I'm paying taxes and all that shit, but there we go. All right, we're gonna keep going. Thrill Champion, I kind of just bought that in case there was like a Thrall deck. I don't know, it would be cool in the Thrall deck. Then we're going to have a lot of repeats. Green. Oh, this isn't fucking Italian. I should probably complain about that, but whatever. Okay, here we go. We got 4 Citadel Centaurs. All right, 4-drop, Echo, 6/3, can't be target spells or abilities. This seems like an awesome blocker, an awesome attacker. Just like he's out on turn 4, maybe turn 3, and nobody can fucking deal with him. I like it. We got 5 Umbilicuses. During each player's upkeep, that player pays 2 life or returns a permanent she or controls to their owner's hand. Always a fun control card. I think they were very cheap. I got the Narwhal because it's hilarious. 4-drop, 2/2, first strike, pro red. Not necessarily very powerful, but not horrible either, you know, like a 2/2 first striker is okay, and it's pro red, right? Like, that's not so bad. Urborg Stalker, during each player's upkeep, if that player controls any non-black permanents, they take a damage. I mean, like, we're going to put this out here, and I'm not that threatening, but at least everyone's taking a damage a turn, and he's a 2/4 blocker. All right, we got Urtai's Familiar, one of my favorite arts ever. He has one of the crazy abilities of being able to turn himself off from being phased out. I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing, but if it is, there he is. And he's a 2/2 for 2. Whenever he leaves play, you mill 3 cards. That could also be a strategy. Phyrexian Marauder was always a combo card. I think I would buy more of these cards, but they're a little pricey. Where are we going with this? We got Visions. Where's Visions? That was a good card. We used to play that in some combo decks. All right, some Rings of Gix. You've already heard about those. Okay, here we go. Exalted Dragons. I got 3 Exalted Dragons because they are one of the. I think there's like 6 Exodus reserve list cards. Not many. And it's a dragon. It's a 6-drop 5/5. You sack a land when you attack, but like, come on. That's a cool fucking card. Tainted Spectre. Target player chooses to discard a card from their hand and chooses either to discard that card or put it in the top of his library. Cards put discarded deals 1 damage to that player and each creature in that player. I don't know. If I'm playing a black deck, it seems like fine. Like, I want something to do with my mana. Anyway, reserve list cards, right? Choose a creature type. Creatures of that type do not untap. Super oppressive. Seems fucking good. Ooh, this is not reserve list, I don't think, but Plow fucking Under is... Oh my god. Ridiculous card. How many fucking Firestorms are in here? 1? Okay. We already talked about Firestorm. Cloud Vision, I think that was like 20 cents. Ooh, I got some new cards here. Greater Gargadon, Cutlet, Millet Exemplar, and Thespian Stage. These were all just because, and the Story Circles. And the Goblin Matrons. I wanted to fill that basket up. Probably the same with the Prophetic Bolts, the Suture Goal, Dothy Warlord, Plague Lord, Beast of Burden, Shifting Walls, Caterin Slaver, Hidden Herds. Oh my god. Those aren't reserve lists, but those are very cool. I thought this guy would do it. They've errated this. Yeah, it's only for the turn. He's not that good. I didn't realize that. All right, so we got another anti-card. Dream Halls. We need a sleeve for this motherfucker. Dream Halls is going to be good. I recommend buying them now. If you want them, they will only go up in value. That is a good card. Reservations. Shit. Ooh, I like the Autumn Willow. Autumn Willow is pretty good. So she's a 6-drop 4/4, but can be your commander. Can't be the target spells or abilities. Puts a big 4/4 butt that you can't fucking deal with in play, and you can pay 1 green to allow her to be targeted by spells or abilities. We got another 5 mana 5/4 here. Mesmeric Trance is interesting. It's the same thing as the other one I said that I just bought $125 of. Is draw a card, discard a card. That seems pretty fucking relevant. Another chromatic armor. Alright, we're almost done here. We got this much left. Kayasa seems like a commander you might want to play. All green creatures get +1/+1. Ooh, Memory Jar. I should have bought some more of those. That card's good. Cadaverous Bloom was actually pretty expensive. Let me grab another pack of perfect fits here. We're gonna fucking use these. Alright. That was an expensive card. Always good in Prose Bloom, but like, I don't know if anybody's playing Prose Bloom, but if I'm gonna buy a reserve list card for $9, that's fucking one of them. I bought this as just a throw-in. I've never owned a Venusian Doppelganger. I thought that card was cool. Another Mono Vortex. So Living Excavations, I think I got this one for very cheap. Card's okay. Oh, Helm of Obedience. Boy, these are good. These are reserve lists. Cards. They do things. That is your alternate win condition in a, like, your opponent, like, fucking, ley lines you, right? You're like, oh, thanks for ley lining me. You lose. Yeah. This is the greatest answer to Leyline ever. You're like, oh, I have 5 mana, and now I win. Thank you, Leyline. Depth of Loyalty, I read actually from an article. Very cool. 3 mana, regenerate target creature, gain control of it. So if you're playing in a multiplayer game, you can just be like, I'm going to just fucking take that fucking creature, and it's fucking mine now. Right? Instant Spell. You can target your own creature and just be like, I don't want it to die. That's a good card. Alright, now this is maybe not EDH, but Dirigidues, dude. Fucking cool card. Alright, Dream Halls, these are going to go up. If you don't have Dream Halls now, you should buy them now. How much are Dream Halls? We're going to look up Dream Halls. I hope my purchases didn't make me fucking increase the price. Nope, they're the same price, $28. They've been that way for a long time. If you want to buy a card on the reserve list, it's certainly going to go up. Here, maybe I'm going to buy them out now. Let's look it up. How many we got here? We got somebody with like 5 of them for $30. $40. All right, I'm gonna buy 4 of them at $26 a piece. shipping included. Place that order. All right, that was $104 we just spent. That card's fucking good. I recommend buying it. All right, now we got Firestorm. Let's see if Firestorm, because I bought a bunch of these fuckers. Oh, we saw an increase from $15 to $16. So not a big increase. But I think $16 for a reserve list rare from Weatherlight is fucking fine. These Sedge Trolls are fucking reserve lists. Excellent card. Again, I have like 50 of these motherfuckers, so I don't really want to put too much more into that. But Thawing Glaciers is amazing. Righteous War. All white creatures you control gain protection from black. All black creatures you control gain protection from white. How fucking cool is that, dude? Like, you put that fucking shit out and you're just like, yeah, nah, I'm good against, you know, a player or two. Gross. Yar. Target creature defending player controls get +3 attack. That creature may assign block as many as 3 creatures. Like, you ever seen a fucking combat trick like that? Like, I should fucking reverse my camera. How do I reverse my camera? Let's see. Let's go here. Does that make this work better? There you go. I should have been doing this the whole time. Block 3 fucking creatures. Fucking ridiculous. Like, rawr. I don't know why I bought Abu Spiritcrafter. That seems like a bad card. Oh, we got another Autumn Willow. She deserves a sleeve. Look at these stupid fucking perfect fits. Just fucking rip in half. Good lord. I mean, you don't need to do that good of a job, but you need to stay apart when I put them in you. Spoils of War looked cool. Again, that would be more of a multiplayer game. Lightning Cloud. Okay, here we go. Grim Feast. Let's look up. This is another card I might just buy out right now. All right, $8. No spike. We're going to go, okay. He's got 16 of them at $5. I think I might buy all of them. Okay, so it says, at the beginning of your upkeep, Grimfield deals 1 damage to you. Whenever a creature is put into target opponent's graveyard from play, gain a life amount of light equal to that creature's types. Yeah, we're going to buy all of them. 16. Add to cart. Add to cart. How much money is this? $87 for 16 of these. Check out, we're good. All right, I think we spent $300 tonight. I think Grim Feast is amazing. It's just gonna be like, yeah, all right. Whenever an opponent loses a creature, I get life equal to their toughness. Forever. And all it costs me is 1 life during my upkeep. Liege of Hollows. This one's pretty crazy. When it dies, each opponent can pay any amount of mana to put that many number of squirrels into play. They're 1/1s. That's fucking hilarious. I don't know if that's comboable, or whatever, but I have one now. Jester's Mask. It's kind of like in an EDH thing, not necessarily so good as in you get to look through a target opponent's hand and library, and you get to give them a hand as many as before. That just seems so oppressive. That's fucking horrible. I don't know if people would enjoy playing that. Radiant Angel was just because she's a badass fucking angel on the reserve list. We got some prismatic lances here. All right, we're getting to the end here. What happened to my Suleiman? I had a Suleiman. Oh no, we're not done. We have a stack here. This is the undone stack. All right. Elkin Lair. It's kind of like everyone discards a card a turn. Where are we looking for visions here? Another Avenging Angel is just an angel. I thought it was worth 50 cents. You know. Mana Breach. Whenever a player plays a spell, that player returns a land to his own controller's hand. That sounds oppressive. I love being oppressive. Gargantua's Gorilla, right? I bought that just because it was 50 cents. During our peak, sacrifice a forest or bury him, and it deals 7 damage to you. If you sacrifice a snow-covered Spores this way, he gains trample. All right, so assuming you're only playing with snow-covereds, that's 7 mana for a 7/7 with trample. He taps to fight a creature. I don't know. That kills most everything. And then these are reserve list soldiers. I don't know. I was just like, I don't know. Maybe they'll make a soldier stack. All right, we're getting almost done here. This is the last of the stack. Oh, there's the Solomon. We'll get to him at the end. And she's still in a... Fuck it. Let's get rid of this. We got another Selena. I thought that this chick might be a cool... No, that's not the sleeve I want. She might be a cool commander. 5 mana, 3/3 angel that bounces to hands. I don't know. Not a bad card, right? We got King Solomon here. Arabian Nights. 1/1. Tap to destroy an Ifrit or Djinn. That was very expensive. Oh, let's get this bitch out of here too in this weird fucking sleeve. Alright. Same story. There you go. Alright, we've got Torok's Gate. That's too complicated to read, but it basically lets your creatures get +2/+1. River Merfolk, 2-drop, 2/1 Mountain Walk. I thought that was cool. Reserve list. Ring of Betrayal. Discard a card at random to draw 2. I mean, it's 5 mana, but like you could do that a lot of times. All right, we got to put these in the stack. Oh, they're all right. If target creature you control attacks and does not block, it deals no combat, instead put a cube counter on it. So this is like a way to save some regeneration counters on some things. I don't know. It's a 1-drop artifact. I thought that was a cool thing. We got more prismatic lances. That's a lot. More spoils of war. This guy. Oh my goodness. I could definitely take 2 damage to kill a creature every turn. He was in. Righteous War I liked. We already talked about that one. Where's Visions? Elkin Bottle. Oh, this one was funny. I don't know. A 6-drop, 3/4 untargetable flyer? Doesn't seem terrible. Tellem Tor, another legend. 5-drop, 2/2 flanking. All attacking creatures gain flanking and +1/+1. That could destroy some motherfuckers. Alright? I'm just saying. Alright, I don't think these are reserve list. Keeper of the Beast, High Ground. Just ignore those guys. We got Aurum. I thought that preventing 3 damage is pretty fucking good. Like, they could even be your commander and just be like, alright, well, I gotta take a lot of damage to take damage. We got a Thought Lash over here, again. And then we're gonna end with 5, 6 Sheltered Valleys. Anyway, those are my specs so far. I'll get more in the mail. Most of everything is going to be a reserve list card. I am definitely not encouraging anyone to spend their money on the things that I have spent their money for, because I have the ability to do so. But if you do want to spec on cards, these are some of the ones I would say. Maybe this guy would be a really good one. Let's see how many of those are online. Maybe I'll fucking steal them from y'all. Alright, let's see how much of these guys. They got Light Blades at... Fuck. Let's get a Light Blade. Oh! 5:30. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. That'll be for the viewers of this video to watch. I didn't buy out the Dream Halls. Let's see how those are doing. I think we already looked at those. Dream Halls haven't moved yet. If I had a spec, that would be another one. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the stream. This is Robin Birdman's reserve list draws. I try to buy a variety of things. My goal, outside of some of the specs where I bought like fucking all of them, is to end up with a collection where, especially with like the Legends creatures, like this is a good example of what I would like to do. I'd like to make sure that I have, you know, anything I want to do with this shit, so that I don't have to buy it when it's inflated. So not all of my expenditures is flip money. It's like security money. Like, I don't know, maybe I want to play with a Spinal Villain, and now I have it, and I don't have to go fucking buy one. Now, that does make you have to fucking sit on the money, buy high, never sell. But then there are other cards, like the ones we saw in the video, where I was just like, well, that's worth $100. I bet it'll be worth $200 in 2 weeks. So a lot of the cards have, you know, doubled in value in the time it took for me to get them in the mail. A lot of them haven't. So I bet Keeper of the Beast is down. I don't know. But thank you for watching. Let's see how long we've been going. For about 2 hours. I hope you enjoyed. I love comments in the YouTube or the, I don't know how you do it Twitch if I end it now, but I'd love to talk about different cards and specs and any opinions. And I know I just spent another $200 fucking on shit, and whether you think that was a good idea. Like here, let's see what, all right, I don't think this will share any information. What did we buy today? That's what my question is. We bought 16 unfulfilled. Oh, hang on. Wait. It's not even transitioned. All right, hang on. This is new to this. All right, so we bought 15 unfulfilled desires for $130, 4 dream halls for $115, and 16 grim feasts for $100. Those are the specs for today. I think that those reserve list cards will be worth more in the future, for sure, especially dream halls. Because unfulfilled desires and Grim Feast require like some kind of EDH thing, but Dream Halls is just like a good card. Anyway, I hope to do more videos of this like in the future. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.